Happy birthday to you.
See?
Happy birthday to you. From the day on, you can know your birthday. All right? That's for you. You can blow, make a wish and blow it together.
Take off your mask and blow the candle. You tell Mr. Reed thank you?
Thank you.
Thank you,
Mr. Reed.
Good. Carry on. Get on here. Go eat your cupcake. Don't give your brother none.
Stop.
Don't share that. That's for you. Goodbye.
It ain't real, tell it real. It ain't real, tell it real. It ain't real, tell it real.
Sit down, boy. How old you is?
11.
Marion, what school you go to?
Columbus.
Oh, Mr. Ferguson.
Yes, sir.
So you's a big fat liar. You watched that movie called Liar Liar?
So.
Huh? You watched that before?
So.
Yeah, there's a movie called Liar Liar. And so based on what I see you's a big fat liar, man. So tell me about that.
Well, sometimes when my brother do something, my Grammys asks me if I do it, and I say, yeah. Say again, him no problem.
So why you taking the rap for your brother? He older than you? He's younger than you?
So.
Oh, so you trying to do the big brother thing?
So.
All right, so you lie. That's the only thing you lie about for your brother?
So.
You sure that's the only thing you lie about? You don't lie to me now.
No, so.
Can I trust your word, Marion?
Yes, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
Boy, Marion, if I ever find out you lied to me. So why you thief? Would you thief? Hey, talk straight to me, boy. Look me in my face. Would you thief? Be honest with me. Would you thief? You thief from Grammy?
So.
Would you thief from Grammy? Hey, don't make nothing up in your head, bro. Don't go in your head. Talk straight. What you take from Grammy, you take it, not me. What you take from Grammy?
A remote where she could watch, right then, she could watch TV.
Oh, so you playing pranks on Grammy? That's what you're trying to do. So why you taking Grammy remote? So she gotta watch TV. Don't lie, boy. Look like you get ready to lie. You trying to lie. Why you taking Grammy remote?
She can't watch movie.
So she can't watch the movie.
So.
You pay Billy.
No, so.
So you and Grammy host taking Grammy remote so Grammy can't watch the TV. Grammy need to kick you in your skin. And then you disrespectful. So that means you pretending to be respectful saying yes, sir. Or that's what they tell you have to do.
So.
Huh?
So.
So why you disrespectful to your Grammy?
A friend knows this dude use all the water, and she's around me for it.
A friend in the house.
So.
They use up all the water and you get around for it.
So.
Where's your mommy?
I don't know.
Where's your daddy?
He passed away.
So daddy's dead. And you don't know where your mommy is.
So.
So only Grammy taking care of you. Right? So you don't think it's time for you to look out for Grammy?
So.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Now your crocodile tells you to move me from there. You don't cry in here. Because you should have cried where Grammy was. You gotta be remorseful. You see what I'm saying?
So.
I understand daddy in there and mommy in there, but Grammy there for you. So the person who taking care of you, Marion, you can't be rude to them. Grammy looking out for you. You feel me?
So.
What you want to do when you finish high school? What do you want to be when you grow up?
Defense force.
You want to be a defense force officer?
So.
You sure?
So.
All right. So you know in the defense force you got to be manly and respectful, right?
So.
You can't lie and you can't thief. So your little brother don't listen to Grammy either.
So.
So you think as a leader, an older brother that's good, that you showing him that don't listen to Grammy?
So,
Huh?
so,
So what we can do from now on? You tell me what we can do.
listen to Grammy.
All right, listen to Grammy.
So,
Be respectful to Grammy.
so,
And stop lying, right?
so,
So you like where you are?
so,
This is where you want to be?
so,
So you see, you ain't got no freedom and you in one little cell, right?
so,
So that's the life you want.
no, so.
Good. All right, Amarion. See you later.
So.
You're watching the ZNS Network, the People's Station.
Coming up in the Bahamas tonight, the weekend edition, police assessing homicide trends, labor officials seeing a reduction in unemployment numbers, the final hours for back-to-school preparation, and in sports, day one of the Carifta Triathlon in the books. The Bahamas tonight, the weekend edition, starts now. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jiminita Swain, and this is the Bahamas tonight, the weekend edition. Thanks so much for joining us. A week ago, a man was gunned down off Cowpen Road. Then on Tuesday, there was another 2 slayings. Fast forward to Thursday, where 3 people were shot, including a toddler. One of the men died. And it's against this backdrop of these homicides that Assistant Commissioner of Police Lehman Delaveau is addressing what seems to be a continuing trend.
Too many of our young men continue to involve themselves in a life of crime.
And it's for that very reason that a number of young men find themselves at the end of a gun. What continues to be troubling, though, is the increasing number of victims on bail.
We are very concerned about this trend in this country, and we are doing everything that we can, and you will see very shortly even more aggressive approach in targeting those offenders and placing them before the courts. The courts, we function, and the courts have their role, what they do. We can object, but the courts at the end of the day make a decision as to what happens to a prisoner or person, whether they are given bail or not. And of course, there's the presumption of innocence.
Despite the challenges, Delaveau says detectives are working to bring those homicide investigations to a close.
Well, we are actively involved in investigating those matters, and we hope to bring some of them to closure pretty soon. We've fallen significant leads in many of those matters. As indicated, we continue to speak to the young men of this country to try and resolve their differences without violence.
Well, police need your help in capturing 2 suspects believed to be responsible for an armed robbery on Saturday. Police say sometime around 2:24 in the morning, the victim, on arrival at his residence on Yamacraw Hill Road, was approached by 2 males who exited a Japanese vehicle, one of whom produced a firearm and robbed him of his gold watch, a gold chain, car keys, and his wallet that contained an undisclosed amount of cash. The suspects then returned to their vehicle and fled in an unknown direction. Investigations continue. Well, that attempted abduction of a 12-year-old girl now not as initially reported by police. Officials releasing another statement on the matter Saturday, indicating that after a thorough investigation coupled with advanced technology and surveillance footage from areas in the immediate vicinity, that it concluded that the incident was not as reported. The initial report that shortly before 9 a.m. on Thursday, the child was walking on 4th Street, Coconut Grove, when she was approached by a light-skinned, bald-headed man dressed in a blue hooded jacket who attempted to lure or abduct her. Police are encouraging parents to educate their children about the dangers of making false reports that could lead to an innocent person being injured or killed. Well, some good news on the labor front, as labor officials now are seeing a downward trend in unemployment statistics. Without providing exact figures, Minister of Labor and Immigration, the Honorable Keith Bell, credits the drop to the country's economic rebound.
I cannot say what the exact number is as it stands right now. However, I can say that it has been reduced significantly with the opening up of the economy and certainly with the significant increase in tourist arrivals, particularly where you have those jobs in the hospitality industry and the tourist area. We've seen a significant increases in that area. And so we are continuing to witness significant declines. And I want to commend both the government and the private sector for ensuring that they continue to employ these persons as they become more and more with the jobs become available.
As the Department of Labor ramps up efforts to provide opportunities for Bahamians with its nationwide labor registration drive on its Carmichael Road location Saturday, Bell encouraging residents to explore the vast opportunities within the country's labor market.
We approve in excess of around approximately 15,000 work permits in this country every year. And it is on the basis that Bahamians are not available to do the job. And so the idea is that when you look at labor, a labor certificate, first of all, must be obtained. And a labor certificate is only obtained where qualified Bahamians are not available. And so in addition to us having to ensure that we get qualified Bahamians, we have to ensure that where work permits are issued, Bahamians are there to understudy these individuals.
While Bahamians are being encouraged to register with the Department of Labor to see available job opportunities, the department's online database has jobs available for more than 34 careers, including certified public accountants, cooks, teachers, and more. Also to come in the weekend edition, back-to-school shopping ramped up with school reopening imminent. The details after the break.
Have you been denied a U.S. visa and don't understand why? Have you been turned away from the U.S. border without an explanation? Maybe you've had a prior arrest or conviction and you're not clear on how to move forward at this point. Call our office. We may be able to help. 954-449-1833.
With the help of our authorized financial institutions, or AFIs, using sand dollars is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Step 1. Identify your preferred AFI by browsing their websites or contacting them directly. Step 2. Download the free mobile application from Google Play or the Apple Store and then register for a sand dollar account. Step 3. Load money onto your mobile app and begin sending and receiving sand dollars or purchasing and selling goods and services.
We are pleased to be
your central bank approved
digital wallet providers.
It does not matter
which of us you choose.
You can pay for goods and services
wherever sand dollar is accepted.
We are all in this together.
Visit sanddollar.bs for more information.
Welcome to the all-new CBS Pro Store. We'll be introducing various products such as plywood, sheetrock, metal stud, and a whole array of bulk construction products. But you can expect the same high level of service that you have been receiving at CBS Bahamas. We originally opened the store in 1980 as our retail location. Hearing from our customers that they wanted us to cater more to contractors, we decided to open the CBS Pro Store here at Robinson Road. So come by and visit us at CBS Pro Store on Robinson Road, where we can help you build beautiful.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Folk Call Smart Pass, the smart way to pay at the pump.
Still picking up those last-minute school supplies? Fear not, because this story is the one for you. Our Anthony Smith taking to Shop Smart department store today to gather some tips you should be equipped with.
If it's one thing that parents and their kids can agree on, it's that back-to-school shopping can be stressful, especially at the 11th hour.
Very important to have a list.
A prime tip from one of the experts who've seen just how exhausting it can be over the years. But parents, never fear, it doesn't have to be a head-scratcher, as we've gathered some of the best back-to-school shopping tips right here.
Different grade levels, the schools, they always give parents a back-to-school list. But we all know as parents that there are basic fundamental items you need to have. A case of black and white books. If you're in high school, pencils, your geometry sets, rulers, erasers. These are the basic. But if you have a little one who is probably in preschool, K something or the other, they're going to need those sleeping mat, the painting smock, the jumbo crayons, jumbo pencils.
It's a checklist that for some can seem very overwhelming, with the U.S.-based Retail Federation survey revealing the cost of getting ready for back to school has drastically changed due to inflation. But there's a way around that too.
For instance, we have our spiral notebooks. You can get 15 of them for $8.99. That is for the parent who has 4 or 5 children to get ready. 15 books can go a long way. That's $8.99. You can get a couple of those. Buy in bulk.
And last, but certainly not least, don't forget to think, or rather shop, outside the box.
Should be on your list is a water bottle that can keep the water either cold or keep the hot, a thermos to keep the food hot. These are not usually on a back-to-school list, but these are things kids need, okay? They also need sunblock. We as Bahamians don't believe that you need it, but this is the hottest it's ever been, and we really need to take care of our kids and get them used to that.
So with these tips, we bid you good luck and happy shopping. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Anthony Smith.
Thanks, Anthony. For nearly 30 years now, Janae's Uniform Center there on Chesapeake Road has been a part of the back-to-school shopping ritual. It's a bustling atmosphere this time of the year, with the clock now ticking to the start of the new school year and the final stretch shopping down to the wire. And while business is booming, as always, welcome store manager director Martha Wallace remains committed to providing quality customer service. It's what she says has kept customers coming back all these years.
Like the lady told you, the quality and the price. But I want customers to also add eventually the customer service that they can receive here from Janae's. Then I know I would have accomplished a milestone.
This summer, the store has once again taken on a number of summer students. There are nearly 30 high school age students working all throughout the store, and the objective of this exercise, Wallace says, is both to empower these youngsters and to teach them the importance of customer service.
Well, we're trying to teach them customer service. We are losing a lot of our young persons in the line of customer service. Customer service means everything. Now, some people you cannot please, but customer service is key for me.
I've learned customer service as well as learning the different schools. I get to know all the plans around the store. It's also well to get to know different kids around here and people in the store as well.
Well, in Nassau Village, Member of Parliament Jamal Strawn hosting 2 back-to-school pickup sites today. The goal of distributing 400 backpacks with school supplies at each location, in addition to offering other services for parents. He shares why it's important.
Well, we're a prideful people, the Bahamas that is, and we like to suffer in silence, unfortunately. So these types of events allows one the opportunity to come out and partake of resources that they may not normally ask for, but might necessarily need. So this is that easier introduction to necessities. We have for the first time dental assessments and dental cleaning that's happening in a constituency. That's one of one. We have at the other corner haircuts, hair braiding. We have bag distribution, and of course food for the kiddies, bouncing castles, and just an overall good, friendly, community-oriented initiative.
In case you missed the news or want to stay ahead, subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook.
vibrant heart of the Bahamas, a common loftier goal unites us all. A place where love and unity thrive, where world-class technology is accessible and affordable, connecting every generation. We believe in our heritage and the boundless potential that lies within us. We believe in Bahamians.
The most important thing in life is family. And whenever you need reliable advice, you look to the people you know you can trust. At J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers, we earn our clients' trust every day. Whether it's home, motor, travel, or commercial insurance, we've got you covered. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance, peace of mind.
Introducing the Focal Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works. Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station. Open the app, scan the pump's QR code, select your payment amount, and begin fueling.
But with this project, we begin to see ourselves moving well into the 21st century.
According to Fox DeVoe, the implementation of these changes will be vital for the advancement of the processes at the Ministry of Agriculture, Marine Resources, and Family Island Affairs and will also aid in better serving the public.
And this will cause for smoother and greater efficiency in our work processes and how we deal with our clientele. We want to move in keeping with the government's mandate to create a more resourceful and a more efficient public sector.
For Good to Grow, I'm Georgia Bain.
ZNES Toll Sports is brought to you by the Bahamas Striping Group of Companies. Tune to coverage of the World Athletics Championship on the ZNES Television Network from August 19th through the 27th and watch all the action live from Budapest, Hungary.
Welcome to your Saturday Sports, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles. Goodman's Bay was the place to be this morning as it was the site of the 2023 Carifta Triathlon and Aquathon. Team Bahamas looking to get themselves on the podium. A look at the highlights. Race action getting underway just around 7:30 a.m. this morning. The 242 looking pretty good on day one with a couple of standout performances. Malcolm Menzies would take second in the boys 13 to 15 division, while Aaron Pritchard would take a third in the girls 16 to 19 age group. San Jose Sports team caught up with the exhausted pair after their races.
It was great. It was really hot, but my swim was great. I was out first in the swim. On the bike, working really hard, trying to keep away from these guys very fast on the bike. And on the run, I just gave it all I had left. Oh yeah, it's great. All my friends, family, and fellow athletes out here to support. A lot of pressure, but I gave them a pretty good show, I think.
The course was pretty flat, so it was nice to compete. The waves and the wind were pretty intense. The waves, as I was going over, it was like they would splash you in the face, so you couldn't really breathe. And like when you tried to like sight, you couldn't see the buoy. But I eventually got around. Out into transition was pretty fluid across the beach. Then on the cycle, every single place you were, there was wind. But as you went around, I was in the pack, top three. I was with Nell and Isis from Bermuda and Barbados. So we kept on going around, and we went 4 times. We came in, and then on the run, we went down, and we did the run 3 times. And I held a pretty solid pace and managed to get third.
Tough luck on day one from one of our stronger competitors in the boys 15 to 17 division, Lonnie Duncombe, who was looking like the favorite to win his age group, but some technical challenges with his bike prevented that from happening.
A good race from the start, came out of the water second, was feeling pretty good when I got on my bike. When I passed my teammate and got in the lead, felt pretty relaxed, was going good, but I feel like it was a bump that I hit, a little tip in the road that I hit bad at the turning point at the top of the course, so can't really do nothing about it. I just had to stop and just rest up and pray that I do good tomorrow.
Also looking strong is the team out of Bermuda, Jackson Langley crossing the finish line first in the boys 13 to 15 division.
I'm super happy with it. Going into it, I was a bit nervous. I didn't sleep very well last night, so the nerves kind of...
Before they got out to run, swim, and bike, the countries were adorned in their native colors and flags last evening for the official opening ceremony for the games at Goodman's Bay. The athletes and coaches participated in the Parade of Nations before being officially welcomed by the country's Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Tourism, Investments and Aviation, the Honorable Chester Cooper, along with Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, the Honorable Mario Bolek.
The triathlon represents the epitome of human potential. It showcases the incredible power of the human spirit, pushing beyond limits and conquering personal goals.
Triathletes and spectators from the various Caribbean islands, this is your chance to experience great Bahamian hospitality and enjoy one of our beautiful islands.
Action continuing at the Triathlon Championships on Sunday. And with the CAC Bodybuilding Championships fast approaching, a former track athlete who's now hoping to blaze a path on a different stage, looking to impress at the regional competition, said his whole sports team recently caught up with Ivan Kemp on how her training has been going.
Well, training is as best as it can be. I guess I dived into this pretty quickly because this is just maybe my 4th month really getting into it. I didn't have a whole background training for bodybuilding. It was just something I decided to do last minute. I wish I knew I wanted to do this earlier on, like last year, so I could really put in the off season I wanted to. But I'm very happy for what I've accomplished so far. Like I said, it's just my first year, so I'm going to give it my best. And I pray that it all comes together when it's supposed to.
And that's my look at your sports on this Saturday, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles.
ZNES Toll Sports is brought to you by the Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, tuned to coverage of the World Athletics Championship on the ZNES Television Network from August 19th through the 27th, and watch all the action live from Budapest, Hungary.
First we plan, then we innovate, then we build. At Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, we are committed to quality, to safety, and to service. We know that the road you take is just as important as your final destination. At Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, it is our job to make sure the road and the ride are as smooth as possible. From striping roads to building them, we are the right choice, the trusted choice, the only choice to help you build your tomorrow.
The most important thing in life is family. And whenever you need reliable advice, you look to the people you know you can trust. At J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers, we earn our clients' trust every day. Whether it's home, motor, travel, or commercial insurance, we've got you covered. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance. Peace of mind.
With the help of our authorized financial institutions, or AFIs, using sand dollars is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Step 1. Identify your preferred AFI by browsing their websites or contacting them directly. Step 2. Download the free mobile application from Google Play or the Apple Store and then register for a Sand Dollar account. Step 3. Load money onto your mobile app and begin sending and receiving sand dollars or purchasing and selling goods and services.
We are pleased to be
your central bank approved
digital wallet providers. It does not matter
which of us you choose.
You can pay for goods and services
wherever Sand Dollar is accepted.
We are all in this together.
Visit sanddollar.bs for more information.
The most important thing in life is family. And whenever you need reliable advice, you look to the people you know you can trust. At J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers, we earn our clients' trust every day. Whether it's home, motor, travel, or commercial insurance, we've got you covered. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance, peace of mind.
It's time now for a check on tonight's weather forecast. Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean joins us in studio with the latest temperatures. Good evening, Basil.
Good evening, Jimenita. We have partly cloudy skies, temperature 86 degrees, a relative humidity at 63%. We have north-northwest winds at 3 miles per hour. The barometric pressure a bit on the low side, 1,008.5 millibars. That's 29.76 inches. And your temperatures around the Family of Islands, well, we got 86 degrees in Marshall, Barbacoa, Green Tool Key at 83. 83 also in Freeport, Grand Bahama, the Berry Islands at 89 degrees. Allenstown, that's in Bimini, 83 degrees there, 89 in Harbor Island. Roxanne, Eleuthera, 86, 86 in Black Point, Exuma. Also Kemp Space, St. Andrews at 86 degrees, a little lower in Fresh Creek at 81 degrees. Over in Allenstown, Cat Island, San Salvador, and Rumkey, the Mercury column, just around 85 degrees. Georgetown, Exuma, 85 as well. Picking up some more 85s in Ragged Island, Clarendon, Long Island, and Crooked Island. Betsy Bay, Miguana, 87, Acklands, 87. Matthew Town, Nagua, they're having some heavy clouds cover there with a temperature of 73 degrees. In Grand Turks, temperature at 84 degrees. And your boating forecast for all areas right through Sunday, those winds will remain light and variable with flat seas 1 to 3 feet, but there will be some moderate swells out there as a result of Franklin. A low tide taking place at 10:54 tonight, another low tide at 10:47 tomorrow morning. Now, in the tropics, we continue to monitor Franklin. Franklin is now some 315 miles to the east-northeast of Grand Turk. Franklin is moving towards the north-northwest at about 6 miles per hour. Maximum sustained wind has increased to 75 miles per hour, making Franklin a Category 1 hurricane, and that will continue trekking towards the north. It could become a major hurricane as early as Monday as it continues on that northward track. Another area we're looking at, this one near the Yucatan Peninsula, the low pressure has formed there in the northwest Caribbean Sea, and this has about a 90% chance of becoming the next tropical storm as it heads into the Gulf of Mexico. So in the event you are traveling to Florida over the next several days, this is the system you want to keep your eyes on. Satellite pictures showing that system that we just spoke about becoming better organized. Heavy rain showers already taking place over the western portion of Cuba, and that will continue trekking towards the north. And this is Franklin out there, well organized. You can see the center of circulation just about there with those rain bands. Some of them disjointed. Will continue to support pockets of showers around the Bahamas as it continues that trek towards the north. Tonight, we are looking at mostly clear, very warm conditions. A thunderstorm, very likely in spots. It's going to be rather isolated. And then later on this evening, there could be 1 or 2 showers developing later on tonight as well. Low temperature, 81 degrees tomorrow. We're looking at a brief shower or 2 possible in the morning hours. Otherwise, it's just simply going to be intervals of clouds and sunshine during the daytime. 89 degrees for a high temperature. Extended weather forecast will continue to have those isolated showers into Sunday. Things dry out as we head into the early part of next week, but in the middle of week Wednesday, we'll see some more scattered showers and thunderstorms work their way back into our forecast. Jimenita.
Thanks, Basil, and that will end the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. We thank you for continuing to make ZNS your #1 news and information network, as only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. On behalf of the entire team, thanks for watching and good night.
You're watching the ZNS Network, the People's Station.